Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of my impulsive decision to make 2 dolls into 2 other dolls. Now, as you may have noticed, I have a new appearance. At least for these types of videos. I've seen a lot of the people doing doll videos making themselves talk to the camera with doll avatars, so I figured if I'm going to do 20 genres at once, I might as well lean into this one. And this is yet another persona on top of my Griff Mew, the regular cat, the Dreamer cat, the mascot version, and my doodle version that I always draw that's just me, but just really doodly looking. But this is just how I'm going to address things in the doll videos from now on. But you're not here for me. You're here to see the other doll that came with Tori turn into something else entirely. Let's get started. So as you remember, I already set up a cool ref sheet for both Tori and Lagoona! Lagoona, that's the second doll. And this new version of Lagoona was going to have this real cool rock aesthetic with like undercut and doing that cool flocking technique I always like doing. And honestly, I should have done the flocking first, but I went ahead and just used some old wefts that I made just in the spur of the moment and just kind of slapped it on her head. They were a bit too long and stringy. I find that some of the wefts that I make just don't work. The only time I've really had success was with the pinkish yarn that I used for my first avatar's hair. And the Matilda hair always turned out really good too. This one did have some kind of a raspy quality to it, so maybe I'll look into digging through my yarn stash and seeing what's smooth enough to do this with. Although it did give off some nice fin energy, which was somewhat the intention, so... I had a lot of trouble with the flocking this time around. I must have not crushed it up enough. I gave her some cool little dots, and I also tried to use that same teal as part of like this upper lip looking thing to give her a fish look. And I didn't like how it turned out, so I went ahead and changed that to purple. And I also gave her some purple nails and eyeshadow in the meantime. Then I spread all those spots all over her body, gave her a nice haircut, also managed to spill the teal all over my sweatpants even though I had an apron. Part of the reason of having it was to not get my pants dirty, but oh well. I also gave her some nice hand accents because the pale blue in the webbing was looking not as good, so I tried to cover it with that, and it just became a battle of trying to make it neat. I also painted on a cool yoga top thing, because she just gives me the vibe that she'd be someone who'd wear, like, the yoga top with, like, the cool jean shirt on top of it, and have her stomach exposed underneath it. found these itty bitty pretty dolls over at Walmart, and the glasses are perfect for the Monster High dolls. Val got the first set, and I was like, oh heck yes, I'm gonna get another set of glasses from another doll. I got the same one! That's the risk I run for depending on mystery boxes. Oh well, I could probably sell the other one. But now Val, that's what I'm calling her now, Val was coming together. She initially had like this punk rock vibe, but after giving her the jeans and the dress that I got from Katrine Demew, chopped off half of that, turned it into like a half jacket thing. She's like this fashion designer that's wicked eccentric, but she's so good that no one really questions it. Switching her shoes out with the Ever After High ones I had lying around really sold it. At last, it was time for her eyes, which I decided to go with like a more fish look, much like I gave Tori a cat look to her eyes. It kinda turned out a bit creepy, actually. But that's okay, she has glasses on. It's fine. And now Val is finished. I was gonna name her Lyra, but for some reason Val just stuck better as like the eccentric fashion designer name. The best part about her original design versus this design is that it just kinda came organically. I was initially going to make her like this really cool punk girl, but like the timing of the glasses and getting the Katrine Demew doll that just so happened to have the right color scheme to match the glasses, it worked out so well. I like it so much better. But here they are. Tori Lee to Tori, and Lagoona to Val. This was a fun little project, actually. A good experiment in just improving designs on the spot. Feel free to give this video a like and comment if you're genuinely into this stuff. I'll even set up a playlist based on this if I make enough of these. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video. Whatever that ends up being. Probably dolls, because I'm really on that tangent this month. Have a good night, day, or evening, or whatever time it is when you watch this. Also, one more thing. Is it just me, or is Phantom getting paler? Do dyed dolls start losing their tone or something? Because I swear to God, Phantom's skin is getting paler. I don't really... This is still very new to me. I'm not sure if that's a thing. If any of you who do doll customs could, like, give me a heads up if that's an actual thing or not, just... I'm not sure. It's just really... I swear to God, I don't know if it's like I'm seeing him really for the first time in natural light, and this entire time it's just been in the dark, or it's actually happening and like the dye is settling. It is weirding me out.